Have you ever looked around your home, your calendar, your mind, and just felt heavy? Like life has gotten so full that you're not really living it, just managing it. I used to think more meant better, more success, more stuff, more everything. But then one quiet morning, I looked around and realized I was drowning in my own life. And that's when I made a decision that changed everything. I chose less. Today, I want to share with you 10 minimalist habits that help me strip away the noise, clear the and finally breathe again. These aren't just tips for your closet. They're mindset shifts that changed how I live. Let's dive in. Habit 1, the one in, one out rule. There was a time when I thought having more meant being more. Every new shirt, every new app, every new opportunity, I welcomed it all. Until one day I realized I was living in a space, a schedule, and a mind that felt overcrowded. That's when I discovered the power of the one in, one out rule. It's simple. Every time you bring something new into your life, whether it's an item, a digital tool, or even a commitment, you ask yourself, what will I let go of to make space for this? It sounds small, but it's a mindset shift. Because minimalism isn't about restriction, it's about intention. It's about consciously curating your life so that everything you own, everything you do, everything you say yes to actually serves you. This habit has kept me in check. It's helped me pause before every impulse buy, every new project, every calendar event. Instead of hoarding, I'm rotating. Instead of piling on, I'm balancing. It trained my brain to question the cost of more. Because every yes to something new is a quiet no to something else. Your time, your space, your peace. And I've learned that true freedom doesn't come from adding, but from releasing. So try it. The next time you want to click buy, say yeah, or download something new, stop. Ask yourself, what am I willing to release to make room for this? You might be surprised how light life feels when every addition comes with intention. Habit 2, create white space. We often think productivity is about squeezing more in, more tasks, more goals, more hustle. But what if true clarity actually comes from creating space? White space in your home, your schedule, your mind is where creativity breathes and peace returns. I started small. I removed one meeting from my week, cleared one shelf in my room, silenced one notification. At first, the quiet felt unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. But then something powerful happened. I started hearing my own thoughts again. I wasn't just reacting to life, I was shaping it. Minimalism isn't just about clean counters, it's about mental stillness. And when you give your brain room to wander, rest, and recover, that's when breakthroughs happen. White space is where life slows down enough for you to catch up to yourself. Habit 3, say no. More often, I used to say yes to everything, every favor, every invite, every quick call, because I did not want to disappoint anyone. But here's what I realized. Every unnecessary yes is a silent betrayal to your deepest yes. You can't build a meaningful life if you're constantly living someone else's priorities. Saying no isn't rude. It's responsible. It's how you protect your energy, your time, your clarity. Now, when something comes my way, I ask, does this align with the life I'm building? If not, I let it go, guilt-free. Because saying no to the wrong things is how you make room for the right things. Habit 4, digital declutter weekly. I didn't realize how heavy my phone made me feel until I started clearing it out once a week. Old screenshots, useless apps, tabs I'd never reopen, all quietly draining my attention. Now, every Sunday, I spend 10 minutes deleting, unfollowing, clearing. Not because I hate my phone, but because I love my focus. A minimalist life isn't just about fewer physical things. It's about fewer digital distractions. And when your screen becomes intentional, your mind follows. Discipline isn't just in what you do, it's in what you remove. Habit 5, own just enough. There was a time I thought having options was freedom. 10 jackets, 5 planners, dozens of mugs. But I realized all those choices were actually decisions that drained me. Now I live by this. Own just enough. Not the minimum, not the maximum, just enough. Enough to serve my life, not overwhelm it. I've learned that the fewer things I own, the more peace I carry. Because it's not the stuff that weighs you down, it's the responsibility of owning it. When you start living with enough, you start feeling enough, and that changes everything. Habit 6, disconnect to reconnect. Every week, I unplug. For a few hours, no phone, no email, no noise. Just me, the world, and the silence in between. At first, it felt like withdrawal, like I was missing out. But then I realized I was coming back to myself. You see, we spend so much time connected that we lose connection with the only thing that matters, our own clarity. Disconnecting isn't about rejection, it's about redirection. When you unplug from the noise, you plug back into your purpose. Habit 7, practice gratitude, not comparison. I used to scroll social media and feel behind. Someone always had more travel, more abs, more joy. But then I discovered something radical. Gratitude kills comparison. Every morning now, I write 3 things I'm grateful for. Not big things, just real things. A warm coffee, a deep breath, a kind word. And with every small thank you, the noise in my head gets quieter. You can't chase clarity if you're constantly comparing. Gratitude isn't a trick, it's a weapon. And when you use it daily, life feels lighter, no matter what you have. Habit 8, say no more often. There was a season in my life when my calendar wasn't mine. I said yes to everything, every event, every favor, every meeting, because I thought saying yes meant I was kind, helpful, successful. But inside, I was exhausted and resentful. Then I learned this. Every yes is a no to something else, maybe to rest, maybe to focus, maybe to what truly matters. Saying no isn't rude, it's responsible. It's a filter that protects your time, your energy, your peace. And when you learn to say no with grace, you start living your life, not renting it out. Habit 9, curate your inputs. Your mind is a garden. What you feed it grows. For years, I consumed everything. News, noise, opinions, outrage. And I wondered why I felt anxious, scattered, stuck. Now I choose carefully. I unfollowed drama, muted chaos, deleted apps that stole my focus. I replaced noise with nourishing ideas. Books, mentors, silence. Minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home. It's about detoxing your mind, because what you consume becomes what you create. And when you control your inputs, you change your output. Habit 10, end the day with light. There's something powerful about how you close a day. I used to end mine with screens, stress, or scrolling, and I carry that energy into my sleep. Now I close with stillness. I light a candle. Reflect on 3 things I did well. 1 thing I'll do better tomorrow. I breathe. I let the day go. Because life isn't just about doing more. It's about being present with what you already did. Ending the day with light gives you a clean slate and a gentler heart to rise again. You don't need a new life. You just need less of what weighs you down. Minimalist habits aren't about having less. They're about becoming more present, more peaceful, more you. Choose 1 habit today. Practice it. Let the weight fall. And if this spoke to your soul, hit like, subscribe, and pass it on. Someone out there is craving clarity, just like you.